take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. I got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. No, you wouldn't take what's not yours. If you know who I am, when the night will fall, I'll haunt your dreams. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
The ringing of the cowbells warn away the evil vibrations. Bring out your dead. We know the dead. They're comatose. They're freaking toast. They're dead. Let's bring them out.
Peace. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone.
Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. Little cowbell never hurt anybody.
Kind of suspect, isn't it? They rock.
I feel you, bro.
Appreciate you, my friend. Grimmer. Yes, he did.
Hey. Why am I getting blamed for everything around here? Gosh darn it. My name ain't even Sean. I did think we was going to the moon today, so I put in a big old long on Ploki's brother's mama's other custom sisters NU Deep coin. I hadn't seen how it's doing yet. I mean, I can't win around here. What? Dang. Road Dogg, you're gonna have to hit your own buttons, but I need a mental health break. I need a mental health day, Road Dogg. Can I have my mental health day today? Because I'm feeling kind of freaking edgy right now.
Sean, go ahead and take your mental health break. Please, for the love of God, leave now.
You still ain't Batman.
Just go.
You still think you're Batman. Little turkey freak.
Sean, you're just in your feelings right now. It's best if you go take your mental health break. Go get those vibrations up, Sean.
Oh, vibrate. Yeah, keep my vibrations high. That's what. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll see y'all. See y'all later. Yeah, I'm gonna go work on my vibrations. Yeah. I believe we're ready to start the show now. Ladies and gentlemen, the featherless turkey.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
It's days like today, like these that you just need to keep your vibrations high. Oh, that's low. There you go. Keep your vibrations high, puts a smile on your face, helps you on days like today. Yay. It's all about those vibrations and keeping them high. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. We need a little dose of hopium today. Breathe it in. Hopium. Hopium. I need some more. I can't stop. I cannot. Come on, bring it on. Hopium. Well, my. I don't know how the hell I didn't get liquidated on this one, but I saw this little guy drop down to 2 cents, and I'm like, what the hell? Caspa. Maybe it's just on the exchange. I'm not seeing it here. What did... 7.5. She got down to 7.5 cents. I swear to God, I saw it at 2-3 cents. Maybe it was a scam week, and that's why they didn't liquidate me, because that. Oh, jeez. So we did a stream earlier today, and then right after. It's a good thing I ended it. Man, this whole time from the time that stream ended to just now, I've been sitting here, me working my spot margin account. Proud to say, I only lost one position, didn't lose all of it, and it was a phantom. It was really a small bag. So maybe I can grow that one again. Jeez, or S-Coin. I was able to hold on to all the rest of them. I didn't get liquidated on them. But man, it was a lot like August. What was it? August 5th? It felt just like that. It was horrible. And look at Caspa. One thing is for sure, altcoins are on discount now. You looking for them juicy prices? Man, these are like 2022 lows right here for a lot of these guys. They're I mean, all the gains, my gains, they're gone. My gains. All up the roller coaster, down the freaking roller coaster, as hard as you try not to ride the roller coaster down. Something like this happens today. Look at OM. She's still hanging strong though. That's a strong coin right there. I was trying to get more of her, trying my best to get as much as this I could. She got down to 463 and now she's up. Ave. She's at 345, dropped to 214. 214. You know this thing gets like $400 or $500, right? You know she was hanging around 300 for a long time, right? Radium. I didn't even think about you. I was too busy trying to save my ass on everything else. Dot, I'm not surprised. I got a view a while back. I gave up on you. I got my holder back from a couple years ago, but I got rid of the rest of it and put it somewhere. I put it in the XCN, which has been doing pretty good. She came down too. All of them came down. Solana, yeah, down to 183 from 215. Well, we talked that a great flush out was coming. I didn't know it was going to be this great, though. I was really thinking that we could avoid something this great, but no, they got us. Dang it, they got us good. Here we are on Bitcoin. I'm on the tiny 1 minute chart because of what else am I going to do being so bored? This is about where we left off on the stream, wasn't it? I think about, was it 9, 8? I don't know what time we ended the stream, but then she started dumping more. She did. I can't remember, but wow. Is the microphone on? Let's make sure the microphone is on. So, all right. So we got a bounce. We got a nice wick on this candle. Of course, I'm on a small time frame. But even if you come over to like the 1 hour, it's a nice wick there. It's a nice wick. Not out of the woods yet. Oh my gosh. This was one of our target areas right here around 91. She went all the way down to 91.068 there, 91.7 on that particular. And that's our 382 fib, if I'm not mistaken, where we want to see a bounce from. No, it's just a freaking line I drawn on this freaking chart. It was it was a trend liney. We had the 0.5 Fibonacci's where we came down to past it. It was here. That's in the 91.592 is what the fib had, and she came down to 91.3. Retracing half the move up. Was that no from this one? No. Where did it? Wait a minute. What's happening here? No, there's 886. I'm good. I can't even see. I can't see my charts. I've got so much. That is not a 0.5. That's an 886. Okay, so that's a deep retracement. That should hold. If it doesn't hold, we're looking down here 86, 83, possibly 76, just like some people have called for. Whoo, lordy. I don't want to ride that ride for dang sure if that were to ever come. And here we are. The chop is a lot choppier than I wanted to deal with. But we look at this idea. Okay, we're looking at this. So you could call this a roof pattern, or you could call it one of those opening, broadening patterns. We take this off. That's typically how I like to look at that. But we also, had that decline here. A lot of people calling for a possible diamond, some other stuff going up. Anyway, you could look at this also as a descending triangle. I don't suggest doing it that way because you're forgetting about what happened over here, but people playing it that way too. However, we had this trend line, broke out, came back, and we're retested the trend line and the 886 Fibonacci. Those two things together, double layers of support, if you want to look at it that way, is how I look at it. And anything else we can have there, 100 moving average that we caught back up with. Giving us a little boost. Maybe this was the flush out, and then tomorrow they may boost us up just to do the opposite of what they did today. A lot of times that happens. Or maybe it's Tuesday before we see anything, but the damn sure got the games playing today, and they are playing for keeps, let me tell you. So here we are on the daily market cipher VMC. And what I'm looking at here is this momentum wave. We came up, but we're coming down, and it's not showing any signs of leveling out yet. So that indicates, we probably have a few more days of this kind of weird, crazy action. Our stochastics, which is this ribbon right here. Now they flattened out. That's good, but they can stay flat. Momentum keeps coming down. Prices keep coming down. So that's a possibility that we got to talk about. What we're looking for is the ribbon to start moving to the upside, get past the little, well, they don't have the percent area here, does it? Oh yeah, it does. It's way up here though. So we need them to get past this 20% level, and we're nowhere close to that before you actually get a buy signal, a technical buy signal on that. So we're still in some rough waters here, but it's also Saturday or Sunday night, and the other markets are closed. Nothing going on. And, if they can scare retail on a Sunday night and leave you feeling helpless, well, they're pretty good at it. And I would say, bravo, market makers. You did your damn job today. I hope you can sleep well at night.
because that was a little brutal. But who said this is going to be a fair game? So we talked about the possibilities before about trying to set up our portfolios where we can withstand these big ass moves. Honestly, I thought I did a decent job, but I was finagling. I was close to liquidation on a couple positions there. I really was. And so on some of these things, I had to take some actions to safeguard my capital. Mostly selling between 10, 25, on average about 25%, so that I won't face liquidation and come back and say, oh, I hate crypto, it sucks. Some of these things were at places where I was still in profit, and there were a couple that were cheaper than where I started working my bags. So wow. I'm one of many that took a beating, kind of bruised up today. Are you guys with me? Are you guys in the same situation, or did you nail it? Here we're on the 4 hour, seeing Bitcoin price come down, and we found Miss Lucy right there. Miss Lucy is the 666 moving average, that little devil girl right there that just wreaks all kinds of havoc on the chart, but at least we can watch her and see what she's up to. Other people don't have a clue. They're like, I don't know where the hell it's going to stop. At least we got Miss Lucy there to kind of give us a hint where it could. If we didn't use it, we'd be, oh my, I don't know why. When's it going to touch that 800 moving average? But we still got this candle. I mean, we came up from Miss Lucy, but now we headed back down there. Why are you headed back down there, Bitcoin? Why you want to go back and talk to the devil girl? She ain't got nothing for you, Bitcoin. Come on now. You can do better than that, Bitcoin. And so we look on the smaller time frames just to see what's going on and see what we like about it. I don't know if it's going to help us out very much. I don't know if it matters, because we just been in a series. Oh man, it looks like she's trying to bottom here, and then she doesn't. Hey man, it looks like she's trying to bottom here. She could, but she didn't. And when we look at the formations, I mean, not trying to be bearish, but let's just be with what it is. I mean, you got a possible, well, you could play that as an ascending triangle. It could be. Now they're normally seen as continuation patterns, but they can also act as reversal patterns. It doesn't look like it's wanting to right now because it's trying to break to the downside as we speak. So that's probably off the table. And the sad part about it is that if it does play out, the conservative measure move, not counting those wicks that we got there, could possibly bring us down to 89. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Are you guys going to be that dirty, market makers? Are you going to be that dirty to us right now? Are you going to give another round on the crypto rodeo bull and try to get people to capitulate more? Is that what you're working on? I mean, damn, you guys are heartless or scared. One on the 6 minutes, too early to make a call. What really might happen. I do like the Ichimoku cloud kind of leveling out here, but she is still pointing down. We just lost her 21 and 9, even though the 9's above 21. Come down, they'll cross, and then boom, at least coming back towards some of these areas. If not to that measured move, geez, don't do it. No. Make sure my Bitcoin is set up where I can handle this move. What do you got? Okay. So, you know, I pretty much cut my Bitcoin position in half, rather than let it get out of control. And I'm still okay on that. If she does come down, I can get some good bargain prices, but I just know it's going to make my altcoins just go. I've tried to get them in the safe place, but I could be facing the same thing. If you start dropping down again, am I going to have to do something with my altcoins? Jeez. Fellas, how you doing today? How's the market treating you guys? Let me pull you guys up and say hello here. We'll go check out the news and get the real skinny here. I don't like you, Candle. You're on the 6 minute time frame though. I'm going to get away from you. Trying to catch the 9, trying to catch the 9 on the 15. You're not catching the 9, baby. You're not catching it. You're not catching it. Come down to the 1 minute. Yeah, you catch the 9 1 minute. Catch that little sucker. Come on, do it. Ichimoku Cloud says, Bitcoin, you suck today. I'm just saying. Can we get some relief? Can we get some number go up? I mean, my goodness, at these charts. I need a clear chart. Can we get a clear chart? Here's a clear chart. Well, almost a clear chart. I'm just trying to look at a few ideas here. I hope you got it. I hope that satisfied you right there. I hope that satisfied you. So she lost a channel, if you can look at it. It started sloping down here. Started to look a little falling wedges. Started to look a little, hopeful that maybe she could catch and break up over here around 96, 97. Started looking hopeful. And then we lost that, and that was bearish AF. So now we got to find a bottom, and we don't really have a bottom pattern here. This is not so much yet a bottom pattern. Some people don't. Oh, it looks like a double bottom to me. But when she starts playing out and she starts doing this, oh, she went sideways. She broke through and went sideways. Oh, that's cool. That's better than going straight down. I'll give her that. Hey, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you doing that. I'm cool with you going sideways, Bitcoin. Thank you for don't. You saying you want to go down? You're saying you want to go down. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Cut through here. Right through. Bitcoin, I need you to go right here's yours the gate right there. Let me draw the way for you, Bitcoin. It's like to the moon. The moon is over here, Bitcoin. The moon is over here. Do we have a moon? We have a moon? We got an alien. The moon is over. The alien's over here, Bitcoin. Go to the maybe it could be a balloon. We got an alien balloon tied to Bitcoin. Trying to lift it up. Come on, baby. Recover. Gosh, darn it. So let's pull the chat back out here. Say hello to everybody. 27 people hanging out. How's it going? See your brackets of interest, Floki's Angels, Javi Medina, DP, Duality Crypto, Board PC Guy, Julian Alegria, Antonio Us, Bullets on Parade, Grimmer. Hey, how's it going, Grimmer? Early in the morning for ya. We got Sam, Crypto Cash, sharpen my teeth, love the taste of blood. There's some juicy prices out there. They gosh darn it, they are. Altcoins have gotten smashed. I mean, we got bottoms of the bottoms. How low the lowest can Cardano go? Will you take a look at that road light? That'll be the first one we go to right there. Antonio says, I bought the dip. Now it's going up. I hope it keeps going up. It was just a shaky time. DCA, my gosh, if you've been sitting on dry powder, the perfect time to DCA, and just little by little, because if she comes down, you didn't put it all in, you can take her down. Great time to start a DCA on altcoins that you got your eyes on, because my gosh, we got bear market lows again. We went full bear prices again. Sucks it took some of those coins like a year to get down there, or a year and a half to get down there from their highs, or longer. And then we bounced up, and then it just takes one day, just a couple of days, just to knock it all down. Freaking crypto, man. Javi Medina says, I sold my toenails for crypto today. Pays to be in the Footsie Club. It does pay to be in the Footsie Club. You too can be in the Road Dog Footsie Club. Let me move my turkey drumsticks there for $2,499 per month. It's for you ballers. If you're not a baller yet, hopefully the channel will help you get there if we can just stop having days like today. But once we get you there, if you want your private little room there where you can get your personalized Bitcoin charts. Well, it's not personalized for you per se. Well, that would be too labor intensive. But we'll have the targets listed, and my little feetsy will be pointing toward the little targets. You get that for $2,499 a month. Normally, I would say if you have to ask how much it costs, darling, you can't afford it. But you know, I throw it out there. It's on sale. It's normally $5,000, but hey, I'm feeling generous. And we even have a section where it's not just my feet. I also got the turkey feet. Yeah, shh, it's a bonus. The OnlyFans Footsie Grip by Road Dog. Check out my toes. I got foot fungus. I got toe jam. I got it all, baby. You can watch me clean my toenail. Baby, we do it all. Get the hangnails off. I'll even suck on my toes if you treat me right. Julian, I am on the streets now. How's it going, man? Ahsoka Tano. Which juicy coin should we pick first? Oh, man. There's still that part of me says, I'm done with altcoins. I'm pissed at some of these altcoins. I like OEM, though. She's holding strong. Sui is on a discount. She's at a pretty good price. I'm down a solid 40%, but I'm coming back. I looked at mine after that last dip. I was holding around 35, but after that, man, and then what I had to do to take care of my positions and everything, yeah, I'm down a lot. I'm down more than a half of, well, yeah, right about half of where I was before the dip at the highest before, right, the last highest that we had before the dip. I'm down about 50% from that point. Today is Sunday, so it's time to share the P&L. So I'll post that. I didn't have time to do it for the stream because I'm sitting here trying to save my ass on some of these and or get them situated where I don't have to worry about them. I don't want to have to worry about this stuff. I don't like it. Okay, send me the. Okay, let's see. We always come back down after a harsh crash. They might want to double dip us there. Well, we need to get a nice bottom formation pattern. So we do need something like a double bottom, possible triple bottom, something like that, other than just what we might consider a V-shaped recovery. It would only look like a V-shaped recovery here. This is what a V-shaped recovery looks like. And now this is on the 1 minute time frame, so it's really not that great. I mean, it's better than nothing, better than going down, right? But imagine seeing it just like this on like the like the 1 hour time frame or a 15-minute time frame. That'll be good. But prices come up, and then it tries to do something, but a lot of times we will get a retracement, and it could be as deep. Since we're at bottom territories, we got to start looking at our deep retracements here. And that will be these guys right here, the 786, and probably more than likely now the 886 retracement. So coming back to about 91,500 or 91.2, and that's if it holds. That's if it holds. Will it hold? Let's ask that question. What can you? I can't even see what's going on here. Will it? Oh man. Oh, maybe. I can count those wicks there. And all right. So here's are you the same little fib strategy that we do with our bottoms for the juicy buy zones in this and that. I'm on the 1 minute chart though, for God's sakes. But let's see if we can apply it to the small scale time frames here. And we can, but. So the rule is anything below here. This section is the juicy buy zone. So yeah, picking up some at 90,000 through there, that would have been cool. Look at you come back down. So we got up. We couldn't get past the 0.5. Now that's a warning signal, but it doesn't mean that we're going to lose and then come down to lower lows. Not yet. We got to look at those signs. It would have been really good to bounce here and save this area. Coming back in here is a little concerning to me. So now we got to look at it sideways, because once we enter to, oh no, I'm sorry. If we enter here, if we come back into this zone, that's not good. That's not good. Coming back into this little section between the 236 and the 382 area, this zone, that's okay. We can come down here, find support somewhere around 92.8, something like that, and then try to work for a higher high and see if we can get something established there. So, okay, so that's good. So we do not want to see anything. We don't want to see anything come. I don't want to see anything go below this. I don't even want to see you even wick below it, because, I mean, I wouldn't want to act on that wick. I'd have to wait for confirmation, but I don't even want to see that. So let's see if we can catch here. Otherwise, we got deep ass retracements down here that may or may not hold. Because you come down in here, you're going deep on this little pool that we should be working on the upside. If they do not hold, then our next target is 88,800. But 88s, and maybe lower. So tomorrow is Monday, and I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's go to Layer GG News. I scanned over it before the stream tonight, and it's probably worth going over there to get a little sentiment, a little info on what's going on in the markets. Let's go check it out. Sean is taking his mental health vibration break, so I guess I do this myself. Hey, I do pretty good. Oh, that's not it. Sean, you suck. He's not even here. All right, so what happened in the last 12 hours in crypto, other than getting your asses handed to you? The crypto market started to decline after Trump's announcement of higher tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. Trump has also signaled tariffs on EU. Bitcoin dropped over 8%, crashing through 93,000, and NASDAQ futures dropped over 2%. That's a pretty big drop for them. Canada and Mexico have imposed retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. goods in response to Trump's sweeping tariffs, and Trump said he will speak with Canadian and Mexican counterparts on Monday. Bitcoin's massive drop has seen it touch 92,000 again after about a month. Bitcoin dominance broke through its previous high at 61.5 as crypto markets fail. That's what that's what we the warning thing that we did not want to see. We didn't want to see. An anonymous Web3 founder exposed unfair practices, internal corruption, and misconduct at Binance Labs. There probably will be SEC will probably look into that. He also revealed that Binance Labs is making investment decisions with insiders and backroom deals, and that Dovey, Chris, and others are part of this process. He wrote a counterstatement to this. Oh, this is going to get juicy. Somebody needs to... Something happened. Something happened. It wasn't just a bunch of retail saying, "Oh my God, tariffs! I got a sale now." That wasn't what happened there. Thorchain's proposal to replace the protocol's default debt with a new token called TCY. Giving debtors a stake, the protocol is debt-free, and TCY holders receive a permanent share of the protocol's fees, 10%. Well, that's interesting. So trying to do something there. All right. Defaulted debt with a new token called TCY. Okay, and so that's interesting. So you see how a decentralized protocol went through what, for a company or something would be facing bankruptcy and being insolvent. They were being accused of being insolvent, and now the developers and the leads over there, the head of it. I forgot what he's called, but it was talking. Says no, we can recover the fees. It's set up to generate income, so it can generate the swaps and everything. The percents go back into the pool, and however they got it set up to work. But it does make an income, and says it may take a little time, but the fees will cover the $100 million loss or whatever that they had, because they were trying to do some kind of DeFi thing, getting away from their core mission there. And then something went awry. But that's interesting. Okay, so maybe there's hope for Rune. I like Rune. I've got Rune. I'm still in that play, and I hope she does well. But man, the altcoins. Oh snap! We forgot to do something, didn't we? We forgot to switch the scene, Sean. Sean's not here. Habib's not. It's just me tonight, everybody. It's just me, so pardon me just a moment.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, my little alien thing ain't working. It ain't pulling us up there, so gosh darn it. Are we coming back down to... Just don't go any lower, okay? Just don't go any lower. You don't have to go lower. You ain't Scottsta. I mean, we're still looking at the possibility of rolling over up here at 96. But nice. We're trying to look for a bottom idea there, and we can get one out of it. We're on the 1 minute time frame. My gosh, let's get out of this. That is not going to hold the answers that we really need. We might see them play out there and think we're a genius for, oh look, we called it. But it's the bigger time frames that are going to tell us if we're on the 1 minute at the right time or not. Jeez. This market. This freaking market now. Where are we? In relation to price levels, you gotta go. I can't see. Trend lines, you gotta go. I can't see. This is the line I want to see on this chart, and then we got it on a red line on another. I like the other one better, to tell you the truth. This one right here. Well, this one, how are we doing in relation to this trend line? That's important to me. That is mucho. If there's anything to look at all, it is this red trend line. We came back and tapped it. Now, in the past, we've tapped it before. We've even went through it before, so that did weaken it. In theory, that weakened it. However, our price, you can't see this right now. Our price level is right here, 93,200. So we did bounce off of that, and that's a good sign. We need that. That's good. I like that. Apple comfort in that. This is the most important level, I would say, that we got right here. This trend line, the magical trend line of the tops, is just to the wicks. It's just to the wicks. From wick to wick to a bunch of candlesticks. Or a bunch of wicks there too, I guess. And so for the most part, we are staying above it. We look at the candles here. In the most part, we're staying well above that. But every week, they've tried to drive us back down there, except for the previous 2 weeks where they were getting us stuff feeling good and taking us to our higher high. And now we just came right back down to that. Now, if there's anything on the bigger time scales that tells us that's hopeful that will hold. And maybe, oh gosh, I don't know how long it'll take this little guy to get up there, but we need to probably bounce off of it for support or just recover this 9 moving average. I'm cool with that. Well, let's bounce off of here and get the 9. I don't know that it's going to do that though. I don't know that she's going to do that just yet. But that's a comforting sign. Let's look at the Christmas tree candles over here. This is Sunday night. We do our weekly close tonight, I suppose. And dang, that's an ugly candle. That's an ugly candle, but it's got a beautiful little tail bouncing off of that. As long as it remains a tail, we're good. What we don't want to see is that candle to be a big thick one. A big thick one. Did we get it? I can't even draw it, can I? You're not going to let me do this? Maybe you won't let me do it. Are you not the rectangle tool? Well, this is not working out as planned, ladies and gentlemen. It's not working out as planned. It's not cooperating. We don't want it to just continue as a red candle on down. That would suck. If it did continue on down, we would be looking for support here at the wick, which is coming in at $89.200. And we would hope that would hold. And then we have this little support resistance flip right here. That's cool. That's really cool. That is like so cool. That's like way cool. I like that. That's actually a little bit above that support resistance flip. So this should be a nice, strong area right here at 80, 89, 800-ish. If we decide to go down there right now, we're not. We're hanging out at 92.6, flirting with those little bottom targets that we saw. Now we come down while we're on the weekly. So we were looking kind of, we were great being above that non-moving average. Like, look, we're just sitting awesome above it. We still are on the monthly. Hope we don't do this shit on the monthly. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but it happened. Red candle, losing the 9 and then still losing, but still not officially opening the candle below it. None of these candles have officially opened a candle below that 9, and it let us regain it throughout the week. So that's hopeful. And these candles, some of these candles probably look a lot like this when they first started, and then they come on back up, and then we get a top wick or something. A nice little top wick to 104,000 would be kind of cool. That would help. Oh my God, would that help? That might actually almost make me back to where I need to be. But here on the daily, oh man, I do not like that. And it's just got our the Ichimoku cloud. At least it's not all one red cloud. Okay, we got that little thing of green, and that says maybe we can bounce back up through here. Choppy. I don't know how long this will last though. I was expecting to see a move start within the first week, toward the end of the first week in February, about midweek. Later this week, the start of a nice move. I don't know if that can. I'm trying to imagine how that might play out, but it's not for me to imagine that. But the bigger signs were telling me that. And I hope they still do that. I hope they keep that up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come back over to the chat. Let's see what Cool Jacket Dog. Hey, thank you very much, Rogan. Antonio says, I bought the fallen knife. Whew, man, those fallen knives. Woo! I've got a fallen knife strategy. I'm not proud of it, but it's part of one of my strategies. Julian Allegria says, I hate liquidation. Gets my blood pumping. Oh yeah, liquidation sucks. I've been hit all day, long black and blue. Man, we just need to bring it in. Sometimes you just need to bring it in. Yeah, we need a big old, let's hug it out. Come on. You know you want to do it. Come on, bring it in. Just come on. All right. Yeah, it's okay. It will be okay. It'll be okay. When they dump us hard, we recover. Sometimes they pump us hard too, because they want to rub it in. Ha, you missed that bottom. Sucks to be you. We're not seeing that quite yet though, are we? Looks like we start to stem the bleeding. I hope so, Keith. Glittery Marshmallow, how's it going? Yep, that's the game. Scare them out. They're doing a good job. They're making some of us OG people starting to. Ooh, I don't like that feeling. I'm not, I tried to put myself where I don't have to experience that. And then there's always a reminder just how close. But back in August, that one really just like, that one gave me PTSD. It gave a lot of us PTSD, I think. But that's something to remember. And I think I tried to hint around this, and I think I got off topic about Bitcoin, is that with the lower liquidity available, we probably, and as higher prices that we go, we probably need to consider, 30% may not be enough to consider as a safe zone in the strategies that we're planning here. We may have to consider at some point somewhere around 35 or 40% drops on some of this stuff. If we go up to 200,000, we would probably drop to about 140, maybe 150 on a retracement. We could. So, we until the volatility gets settled out, and they quit playing all their damn games, we could see a lot, and we've seen a lot here. How many percents did you come down just here? 15%. I mean, that's normal. 15 to 20% is normal. So we're still in a normal range. But a 30% drop, that's what we got last time, right? No, it was about 26, I think. But close. That still takes us to, 78,000 if they tried to do that, somewhere in those neighborhoods. I really don't want to see that. That involves breaking a trend line that I think it involves breaking several trend lines that would be hard to recover from, in my personal opinion. And it would be hard to get people's trust back in it, I think, if you especially break this trend line here. Breaking 90,000, it would make a lot of people second guess about it. Greg's brother. Hey, how's Greg doing? If you're holding spot, guys, nothing to worry about. Those of you on leverage, you have my prayers. Thank you. Thank you. We all need the prayers. I'm on spot margin. It's very low margin, but still, and I'm fairly frugal with it. I don't go crazy, and they almost got me today. They got me down so low as like either I sit here and just watch it go, or I just take a preemptive step to put me in the safe zone. And so they got me on a lot of them, or they didn't liquidate me, but they took my money. Does the red cloud indicator represent potential resistance? Yeah. Well, no. Well, yes and yeah. Okay. So if you're with Ichimoku Cloud, if I can get, I don't want to. This is the one that's got my line on it, right? I want the chart that I want to keep that red line. Let's go to another one. Oh, you got my red line too. Well, bless your little heart. You're cleaner. All right. Well, the other one's gone then. This one's dead. If I got you on another chart, I need a clean chart. So if we can find a good example, she follows it really close on the daily. Well, this is good. We're on the 3-day here. All right, so the rule of the game is if you're beneath the cloud, you're in bearish territory. If you're in the cloud, technically by Ichimoku, they have a strategy for the indicator and all that. You're technically in no man's land is what they call it. It's neutral, and it could go either way, so they don't really know. But what I see is that if you're underneath the clouds, like we fell under here, it usually, on the most part, there are anomalies. There definitely are anomalies, and where it's like, what the hell are you doing? This is backwards. Where if we get prices close to a green cloud, a thick green cloud, the closer we get to it, the more danger it is of sucking us in and spitting us out at the bottom. This is exactly how I explain it. And the same thing is true with the red clouds. We see a thickening of a red cloud. We can get sucked up through it. Now, a lot of times it can suck us up between where it turns green and red, or you might just get caught right into the red. But if you're in a red cloud, if you're in it, usually you're looking to go up to the upside, right? If you're fortunate enough to find yourself in a red cloud, you usually find yourself above it. If you find yourself in a green cloud or close to one, you usually find yourself going down below. But if we're above, this is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see. When things start going up, we can stay above a red cloud, and it would look like this on most time frames, or this is what we like to see on the time frames we look at, whichever time frame, something similar to this. And all this is really a shadow, 26 candles ahead of time. It's basically a shadow and something else a little different to kind of fill the volume here for whatever. But the measurements are basically a shadow of price action. And it's just forecast. It's like looking at a shadow. But when you start seeing price, the cloud start getting thin, and especially if it starts curving up, like it's curving up there. But if it's thin, that means the move is on. That means we're getting ready to rock and roll. So I'm always looking for little things like that. And I'm also looking for, now see, we got some, this is chop, or what I consider chop, where we go from red and then we go green and then red. It gets patchy. That's what we're doing right now on Bitcoin. We got these things going on. And looking for it to switch green again. And then if we're above it, then we can start this stuff. And this is kind of what we need to be looking for now, actually. But right now, where are you doing right now? I forgot. On this particular time frame, what are you doing? That's nice. And then we're still above the cloud, but she's starting to get a little thick. So we got some warning signs here, but we're not in it yet, right? We're not touching, but we are getting close. So what I'll be looking for here is I'd like to see this area here kind of start to turn up on this time frame or any other time frame that might have a thicker cloud or thin cloud. I want to see it start turning up, and this one is headed up, so that's good. So we could just bounce and then shoot off like we're supposed to. We're on the 3-day chart, and I just want to draw your attention to this moving average hanging up there like a champ. That non-moving average is at 100,523. The 21 is down at 99,185. Our 50 is all the freaking way down here at 84. Now here is a good example of when we thought it looked like the world was going to end back in the first week of January. The 9 actually did cross over that 21, and that's bearish as F. And that can be a signal for some people to sell. And then you would expect, well, okay, we lost that, we lost the 9 and 21, we'd be targeting the 50. That's kind of what the gist would be now, losing the 9 and 21, even though it's not an official candle close here. But the next target would be the 50, but we didn't do it. We reclaimed it, and then we got above the 9, and then the price action brought the 9 above the 21, and that's all right. Well, here we don't have the crossing, and we could still bounce back up there and just go on our merry way, and that's what we're hoping for. And that would be good. That's what we need, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we need right there. We need that 3-day chart to just bounce us back up. Now here we got an example on the daily where we did cross that 9 and we lost the 50. Now we're talking to the 100. Now you would normally think, well, if we lose that, we'd be coming to the 200. But what's happening here is the price is ranging, and then all these moving averages are starting to come up and wrap around price, just like they do on the better episode here, or better examples on the smaller time frames. You can break it down in time frames. You can see that here the 100s is up there wrapping around. They're having their little earthworm snake orgy, whatever they do, price wrapping. The moving averages just all twisting, crossing, and all this other stuff as the other ones slowly come up. And usually what I find is we come up and price meets a 200, and then we kind of figure out, well, you're going to bounce from a 200. If it bounces, then maybe the 200 comes up here, and then we twist around and maybe get some reaction. Or you're going to lose the 200. Lose the 200, well, it might drop. And so we're in danger of dropping. I don't want that to happen. And here's where they all come up. So the smaller time frames, usually on a consolidation, by the time we get to the 1 hour, usually it's over, but it's not this time. This time it's doing a lot like it did back in March of last year. And good Lord, what a sucky bull market would be if we do something like we did in summer and we just sit here and go sideways and I'm like, geez. I'm going to start trading stocks. I'm going to start trading stocks if that happens. I'm just going to say, screw this. Don't lose that trend line. So, but the biggest thing, man, I'm looking for is that big ass trend. I erased it on here. What did I? Where did you go? This one right here. This guy. That guy right here. That's that one there. I need you to hold, baby. I need you to hold. All right, so total 3, we're getting a little bounce off of her. Did you go? Oh, geez, look at you. Well, total 3 starting to do a little bounce back. She went all the way back down, tested that 3618. We were looking at that before the stream. Am I on the 1 hour? I normally keep that on the daily. There we go. So we were looking at that. So she dropped while we were talking, retested that, actually came down below it a little bit. And bouncing. So now it looks like we are considered back in this channel that we were in before. Well, that's going to be fun. Not. And let's take a look at total 3 here. Since it looks different than what it did a few hours ago when we looked at it, when we had these targets, and I guess I just didn't go down low enough. The lowest target I had was here at 775. She went down to 745. So, gosh darn it. Road Dogg, you're off your game. And that's a measured move. That was a measured move from here. Well, that one's actually a little bit lower. So they can be a little subjective there. And now maybe we'll get a little bit of a V-shape. Well, no, I guess your V-shape recovery decided, I don't know yet. I'm on the 15-minute looking at total 3 here. Mimicking Bitcoin and below the 9-moving average. And every time that she gave up the 9-moving average, we came down again. Every time she got above it, she got below it, we came down again. I got above it, we went below it, we came down. I don't want to come down anymore, Bitcoin. I don't want to do it. I'm tired, Bitcoin. Or total 3, I'm tired. No more. For the love of gosh, and all things holy, no more. And so now when we started, we were all in green, and now things are on sale even cheaper. All in the time that we were just talking there. Ladies and gentlemen, the crypto market. I felt like I was just violated by a giant turkey. I kind of liked it. Do you think we're looking bearish? Oh, it's definitely been a bearish day. We just don't know where we're finding support. We should find it. That wick that we gotten down on Bitcoin and total 3 and all those. That's a great place. We really don't want to see it go any further. We don't want it to. If it goes further than that, then it's it's going to start looking bearish. But it makes no sense for this part of the market and for the low supply. This is games. They're playing games with us. And so it's mainly for the people with leverage. It's mainly on the leverage people. And I happen to be one that's got some leverage plays going on. So, I get to sweat the bullets if it starts doing all that stuff. And so the thing is to try to keep a level head. We do not need to go below you right here, Bitcoin. At worst, come down and do a double bottom off of here, but lose this trend line at 89,174. You might get a bounce back up and then a roll. I don't know, but that's the. Well, if you bounce back above it, we're probably good. Closing a candle below it would be horrible, horrible. But here's that chop that we saw that we're talking about with Ichimoku cloud. Goes red, green. Now it's got a little patch of red, and I would much rather see green there. But it just that it's changing colors means that we could be chopping up through here, through this little range. And so you grab out your range tool, and this is what it suggests. And if we're at the bottom, all the other times that we've had bottoms here, and it's been at the bottom, even when it came way below, but it probably said it had a different levels there. But we bounce back. We bounce back. Most of the time we bounce back, and here on the daily, the 9 and the 21 moving averages are still their numerical values are still above 101,000. And we're sitting here at 93,000, almost not quite a $10,000 price difference. Now, what should happen? Should the moving averages come down to the price, or should the price comes up to the moving averages? It's kind of a little dance between both, really. But I would love to see us, since we've already tested the 100, we need to go back and test the 50. That's who we need to go talk to, is 98,000. If we successfully talk to the 50, maybe we can come up and we talk to the 21 at 102. Then we come back and talk to the 9 and say, I'm sorry. And then we see if we can start bouncing up and get the 9 across. And that's kind of the dance of the moving averages, if that makes any sense. So we could come back up to the 50 and then come back to the 100, break through the 100 and come down to 200. That would suck. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have any altcoins we want to take a look at? Because Bitcoin's bumming me out, man. Say it ain't so, Glittery. Are these tariffs going to break the 4-year cycle? Nothing's going to break the 4-year cycle. The 4-year cycle is based on the halving. The halving does not change. Now, your bull markets and your bear markets may change their duration, no matter how long that they last. They could come longer or shorter, but the 4-year cycle is never going to change. Bitcoin has a 4-year cycle. It was launched on a certain date. It coincides with the election cycles. It is perfectly set up. It will never change. That 4-year cycle is not going to change. The effect of those 4-year cycles is not going to change. There's going to be a decrease in supply of Bitcoin every 4 years, and the result of that leaks into a parabolic move to the freaking upside, making new millionaires every 4 years without fail. The gains may shorten. That's probably as Bitcoin reaches 300,000. Hey man, the next bull market may not give you a 3x. Okay, you may only get a half. May only go at 50% there or 100%. May only double, but I'm sure at least double. But the happening, the 4-year cycle will never change. And if you follow the works of W.D. Gann, every commodity has its own cycle. Every commodity. Most of them are based on 7 years, 10 years, 11 years. But different commodities work in a cycle. And W.D. Gann talks about that. Bitcoin has a 4-year cycle. It's not going to change. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Rob says, I can see the bottom. I can feel the bottom. The bottom is the bottom. Let's get a bottom. Please give us a bottom. Astrotarium says, look at Solana. Hey, welcome to the stream, my man. James says M2 money supply is going up. What did James say about the M2 money supply? And that should be them printing money, right? So should that happen? They're always printing money. Hopefully that'll have a good effect. But I haven't. James on the Invest Answers is a great person to look at for all this stuff, for real. And he does it in such a cool way. I've always liked him. He started out a Bitcoin maxi, then he got into ETH a little bit, and then he started getting in Solana. It's like, oh, we got him now. Woo, we got him. And then he trickles into altcoins, but mostly Solana stuff. But I knew it'd just be a matter of time before he crossed over and became a crypto person. And he's a good one. He's got that legacy, that Wall Street knowledge. He's really good, and he explains it very well, I think. All right, let's take a look at Solana. That was a request, right? Solana. Binance, let's check you out since you're the one causing all the damage. So I had an 886 Fibonacci retracement target here. She even went lower. But did not come back to zero. She went down to 175, did you? Over here on this channel. Wonder what was your low on another one? Binance might be fishy. Let me see what the low is on something else like KuCoin. Did you get down there too? Yeah, you did. What I got going on here? Oh, I got targets on this one. Okay, let me go back to Binance. I want to keep this one the way it is. I got a place down here at 112 if we lose this, if we start losing 170. But you got a trend line here. Oh, let's get to a clear chart. Let me go to the Binance. Or I could do the dollar one. This one's on. Oh, I've been on you too? Bro, dog, you're just a chart whore. You just trying to play with them all. Well, I never met a chart I didn't like. Well, not too many of them. Well, we do have a history of testing that 100 moving average here. I'm on the 3-day chart. We got a history of tapping that one and tapping it a lot here and then holding. We just wicked to it. We didn't quite touch it here. We don't need to. It's actually bullish if it doesn't. This is cool. The cloud looks good. The cloud looks good. We can ricochet off this cloud. They're just being nasty is what they're doing. They are just being... What they did is... I hate to be the one... I can't believe that these words are coming out of my mouth, but in this instance... I can't believe I'm saying this. If Gary Gensler had still been in office, we wouldn't have seen this today. I don't think we would have seen this today at all. As crazy as that freaking sounds, because they know that he would have just, he would have been suing the hell out of them and calling them out and everything on that, on what that happened there. That would have got them a big ass lawsuit right there. But he's not there, and I don't know how they're going to. I don't know how they're going to address that. Look what we got here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little fan going on with our little trend lines. That's kind of interesting. I haven't done this in a minute. How do we want to do it? We want to do the. You want to do the fib one? Let me see if I remember how to do the. Yeah. Let me get you here. There we go. So which one are we riding on? We're on the 618er. Oh, cool. Did they check? Did they adjust this little guy? So the little green one's the 618, right? Oh, we're not on the 618. We're on the blue one. On the 0.75. On the 0.75. But we're respecting that little fan line there. Oh, Fibonacci fan line. That's cool. I'm seeing some signs of Solana that we may have found support here. And let's just cross our fingers, hope to God that we did. And if Solana's going to find some support, she's at 191 right now, for real, for real. Are you coming back down, baby? Smaller time frames are still not in our favor just yet, though. And so if she can come down here and start bouncing, I'll feel more comfortable about trying to build a position. See if I can get my positions in order there again. How's my bags? Okay, I'm cool. Oh yeah, I got the powder ready for you. I've got lots of dry powder ready. Well, on some of them I do, and some of them I don't, because I couldn't do much. I especially got some Bitcoin dry powder just ready for you. Come on, bring it. I got. Oh my gosh, I've actually got my position size for Bitcoin is the biggest that I've had it over here. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, never mind. I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong. It's not yet, no, but it could be. If we can get some good juicy deals. All right, so Solana. Dang, man. We need these areas as a whole. That's all we can do right now. I mean, we already fibbed it out. She already went past my targets, which, I mean, it still counts for this area here for what we need to do. And if she comes back, she should respect that trend line there, or that Fibonacci this time. If she went below it before, when she comes back for a retest, she should respect it. If she doesn't, then I have to look at her sideways and say, what the hell are you up to? Because remember, we were talking about the Ichimoku cloud and what it looks like and what we don't want to see. Well, this is what we don't want to see. We don't want to see it like this. We want to see it leveling out, or especially getting thick or something like that. We don't like being beneath it and it being over here and being all thin. That's not a good sign. But luckily, we got the moving averages here to help us navigate it. And let's talk about what's happened bullishly here. We've had a bullish cross of the 200 over the 360. The 100 crossed it earlier. The only negative things that are going on with bad about the moving averages is that the 9, the 21, the 50, the smaller term time frames, they started bullishly crossing everything in their path. But other than that, all the other moving averages are strong and in their proper place. So that tells me that we can start coming back up here. Most likely we'll come back around 220 in that area from here. And we're not far from there. We're only at 190 right now. We got down as far as 175, right? So we're up a good little click from there. And I think you just opened another 4. No, you had it open for a minute there. We just opened a 1 hour candle and she's starting out red. That kind of sucks. So, you know, the we're not ready to bump up, but we don't really have any kind of structure there yet to bump up. We got to get, we got a high. It's not a higher high. We need a higher high. We need to get up above 208 or 207. At least do that, and then come and get our higher low. But could we be working on a higher low and then try to get a higher high? That's what we're hoping for. So now we got to find a bottom for this section here, and it should be. I'm not looking for 382s at the moment. I'm pretty dang bearish right now. I'm looking at best probably a 618. So coming back about 185. Or a deeper retracement, which could involve 181 in this area. So I'm looking for these two areas for Solana short term. And I guess we're all looking pretty much short term plays right now. So we'll probably be looking at a lot of smaller time frames tonight. We'll look at the big ones to see the damage and everything. Now, what's good about this and what might be helpful is the 9 crossed the 21. So that means that we can hang up in these areas. That the dropping way down here is probably not going to happen. At least not yet. It's a good sign that we can. Maybe if we do come down here, we can bounce. Maybe we only go to a 0.5. Let me put that one on there. That's there's a possibility. I'm not looking for it, but I'll take it very bullish if we do. I'll take this one as a good bullish sign if we bounce off the 0.5. So to be clear, I'm actually hoping for this one, but at what is that? 185. But we might get something here, and if we do, it's good. It's good. She could fake us out here too, and then drop down to, you know, there's lots of things that we could do. We got to look at the candles, but that would be a good one here. That would be a great. I'm just going to use my cheat things tonight instead of going through all the Fibonacci stuff. I'm just going to shorthand it if that's okay. Save time. And that could get us back up to 213 if we can bounce here. If we don't bounce there, then we're looking at smaller targets. You're looking at 209, which is still not bad. And more than likely, it would hit that. But the deeper one we come, if we do come down, we don't know where we're going to bounce yet. Ichimoku cloud, come on, thicken up, baby, thicken up. Stop turning down. Stop turning down. I don't want to see you turning down. Stop it. So that's Solana. We're trying to look and see what we got going on there. Hopefully that might help you out a little bit of whatever you're doing. Ran by code, not by people. XRP, por favor. She took a hit. That was kind of surprising. It was holding pretty well until that one day. How did she go down to $1.76? Half price sale, and she's rolling over too. We're on the same time frame, and now the difference between this one and Solana is that the 9 did not cross the 21, and the 9 is starting to roll over. We lost the 9, and she's starting to roll over. XRP has not found her bottom just yet. And let me fib out this top right here, local top down here. We didn't make over the 0.5, so we could be looking for a lower low. It's possible. We didn't make past the 0.5 or clear that one. We got to see how it reacts on some of these other Fibonacci's here, but pretty much this red line, 199 $2 area. We need to hold that. We could bounce there at 213. I don't see us bouncing here. I see us coming back down, at least down through here. So I'm looking about 199 to see how that holds, if it holds. And if we were to fib this from here, that's coming at our 618 area. So right there. So we need to see that. Let me put you back up there. that's kind of odd. If she does that, depending on if she closes a bottle there or wicks, that's going to make a lower trend line. That might. Would that do anything with our... that could be doing something with our divergence here. If I can pull up my RSI. So, can you see what I'm cooking here? I'm just checking that. See how far she can come down. She's tilted up right now. All right, so if price does continue to fall and the candle bodies give us an angle like this, we get our RSIs giving us an angle like this, well, we put those two guys together and then we got bullish divergence of that red bow tie, bullish kind, and that could be the bottom signal that we're looking for there. So that's what I'm looking for on this example and anything else that might be doing that. That would be très cool for that to happen. So come on down, baby. Close a candle down here. Close a candle lower than this one and keep that RSI up, and let's rock our world. Let's get that signal. So we might be seeing that on a lot of other coins too. So XRP, I see a possible $2 retest area. Might get lucky and it holds somewhere about 203, 205, but right now it looks like she wants to come down on the 15. I got to keep an eye on my bags here. So far, okay, I'm good. I'm good on everything. I got some of them that are, they're shaky. They're in some risky territory. I got to keep a close eye on them. But other ones I've gotten some good places. And XRP, I think you might be one of them, are you? XRP was when I was like, oh man, I see where you're going. Or see what you're about to do. So I was able to finagle that one fairly decent. Still, I got nothing going on with you. Here's one. So some of you guys were asking me about a coin that I think might be one to look at. Nakamoto Games. It's a gaming coin. Check this one out. She's in juicy places. I mean, this thing was up to $3. I was expecting to go back to $3. Hung around $2 and something for a long time. It's just 47 cents. Maybe coming back down to 40. Are you coming back down to 41? Are you? What the hell? Oh, I'm on the 3-day. I'm sorry. But she's at 47 cents right now and maybe coming back to test 41. Damn it. Well, more for me. She's got a green dot here on the 1 hour on Market Cipher. Stochastics buried. MACD is starting to look like she wants to get ready to start doing something shortly. That's a first lighter candle we got there. Not seeing the signs that she's getting. Oh, here we go. She's regaining the 9 on the 15, looks like. She'll get some resistance on up through here, these areas, 50, whatever. But that is when you zoom out and look at this one. I mean, the last time we were at these areas was August of 2023. Even with the dump in August, which almost got me. Actually, I didn't have my Nakamoto over there. I put my Nakamoto. I moved it over after that dip so I could take advantage of this, and the highest she got last year was 173. Is that right? Or yeah, in December she hit 173. But in March earlier she got up to $3. Yeah, she can go when she's a going. So that's one that I think is kind of cool to put on the radar. She's lost a major trend line. Let's take a look at Nakamoto here. 800, 600, 300, looking good. The other ones, well, even the other ones, you've got I'm on the daily. You still got the 100 above the 200 moving average, and they're just following each other there. So that's kind of bullish there. Well, I mean, that is bullish as long as the 100's above the 200, even if they're both pointing down. That sucks, but... So one to look at now, as far as a bottom for her, let's go ahead and do this. I haven't done this yet. She's at it. She's possibly at the 113. With a backup, and it's kind of steep, a possible to go down to 29. If we continue bearish for some reason, say tomorrow, the market starts tanking again and altcoins start tanking again, we might see those levels. That's why you don't want to get, it's Sunday night, we don't want to get too bullish too soon and start, spending all of our dry powder all at once, because we still got tomorrow and Tuesday on into Wednesday to kind of get a feel for what the market's going to do, what Trump's going to do with the tariffs. He says he's going to talk to Mexico and Canada, and I don't know. He's a negotiator, and I'm sure as hell he does not like seeing his investments go down either. Or knowing, that the people are hating on him right now, because some people are. Damn it, Trump, everything's going good till you got your tariffs and screwed everything up. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to what he's doing, but we will have to adjust to it. I especially love the idea of getting rid of freaking income tax. Love it. This is also an 886 retracement on the bigger picture of things, so I think it's got a chance to have an excellent bounce here. That's cool. I hope you do bounce. So I got a 113 from the local and an 886 from the overall move, and it should hold. It should hold. So do we have any signs that the Ichimoku cloud looks horrible? 4 hour Ichimoku cloud looks horrible as well, like it does not want to hold whatsoever. Bro dog, you said it's going to hold. Well, the 4 hour seems to, unless you do something quick here. VWAP starting to turn around. We got the nice little bearish divergence dot there. That's kind of a more impressive one when they're yellow. Not that I've seen, sometimes I've seen it where it didn't do a damn thing though. So 1 hour just it's holding, but man, it doesn't. There's some signs here. It's like I don't wanna. Now, okay, looks better here. That's better. That looks better. That's what we want to see for a cloud. We don't want to see this on the one. That sucks. That's scary. It makes me think I'm afraid to do something. I need to wait. On the 15, I said, hey man, I'm warming up to the idea of you breaking to the upside. Maybe you start recovering these. Okay, well now we can talk a little bit. Now here we got, a bullish cross on the MACD. So maybe we're trying to bottom here. So it's not, doesn't mean jump in now. Some people will. If that's your signal above the non-moving average, it's one of mine, but I'm so looking that there might be, it's kind of too early, but it might be. The thing to do would be to wait till some areas clear. Clear this area, get a candle above that, that'd be a good sign. Better yet would be even to get above that wick, clear candle above that 21 moving average. See across to the 9 over 21, maybe get into the cloud, maybe break above the cloud. I mean, you're not getting the juicy's 47-cent price, but you're getting a more safer entry that probably won't go against you as bad if you start out small. Keep in mind, we got some resistance right up here. About 49 cents on this one. But for a longer term hold, this is a gorgeous price. And you can make some, when the gaming narrative comes back into play, this one's going to pop. So that's one that I would look at or think about. INJ's at $12. You got to be kidding me. Yep. See that $12. Lost the big trend line. The only thing we can hope for is a bear trap idea, where they make a comeback in the next few days and then blow our minds. Wow. And I'm sitting here looking, I'm trying to see the volume, but I got this crap on here and I can't see because it's in my way. Why can't you put that stuff somewhere else, man? How do I get that off? Let's go to settings and get that off. The events. I don't want the events. I like the economic events, but gosh darn it. And latest, I don't need it. It's blocking my view of the volume here when I'm trying to see it. Trying to see, well, yeah, we did have some nice little candles there today in volume. Yeah, it's there. I couldn't see it there at first. That does not look good. The Ichimoku cloud does not look good. Well, I tell you what, why don't we get a market cipher A? Oh, I figured I'd see X's and diamonds and all kinds of stuff here. Oh, there you are, the big blood diamond here. On INJ, it happened at $20. Well, that would have been a good indicator. The blood diamonds got a good reputation of making some good calls when to sell. They do. It's just, do you... I just don't keep that indicator on. Maybe I should. Alright, let me cut that one off, that indicator off there, and let's see what we got. ING, what are you trying to do? Let me take my moving averages off just to have a clean chart for a minute. Man, that sucks. I mean, technically, ING could come all the way back to negative 2.84 cents. Let's see if she can get that. Well, let's see what she does when she hits 1066. Let's put it that way. If she can't hold that, she may be dropping to 756. Is there any bad news about it? It's just people just selling off of it. I haven't heard anything bad about ING. It's been a really strong one. She got up to $53 or $52. Hung around 40, 30 for the last year she was there. Just been sitting there hoping that, yeah, we'll come up and get up there, but $34 in December, and then she gave it up. Altcoins, just keep trying my patience. Trying my patience. That was our channel idea. That was a swing failure pattern. I remember that well in March when I was like, man, you're awesome. Should took more profits. Famous last words. I've got so we're waiting to see what she does at these areas at 1066. That should be a nice area for her to try to catch a bounce. Let me color code these guys so I know what they are. 30 people hanging out with me. Thank you. We're just kind of looking at the damage done on our crypto bags here. Cardano dump was the worst among all. Did we look at Cardano? I'm pretty sure we did. That's pretty nasty. Oh my goodness. Are you still dumping? Are these coins still, are they still dumping on us? No, okay. It's been a minute. I was on a bigger time frame there and it was okay. But still, that was after, was that after the show started? No, it's right before. Okay. That was intense. Oh my gosh. I don't think I realized that. Cardano, are you still alive? Do I still have you? Are you still with me, Cardano, or did you sneak out when nobody's looking? Go around to the corner to the liquor store. Not spend your money on liquor, but get some of that street stuff. Go into an alley and find yourself in a frozen popsicle. I don't see Cardano. I saw it earlier. I've got no notifications that Cardano was in trouble. Cardano? I've got too many damn coins. That's part of my problem. And nothing like these dumps make me realize that and keep reinforcing that, hey man, you might have an altcoin problem. I may have a Cardano problem because I'm not located you yet, Cardano. Where are you? I may have lost one after all. I don't see it. Well, that sucks. All right, well, I lost. Looks like I may have lost one. Cardano, are you hiding on me? Because I ain't seeing you. I see Rune, XRP, Ethereum, Aave, Link, Caspa, Solana, OM, and I see no I think it got me on Cardano. There should be a notification. Tell me what'd you do. Tell me what you got today, misters. Where's my notifications at, baby? And that was you over here, aren't they? I don't see it. Your futures, deposits. I don't see anything telling me I got liquidated on Cardano. I have to check that out. Maybe I overlooked it. Maybe the position is so small now because she was up. Like, where were you, Cardano? Up at like $1 or something, hanging close to $1. And now you fell down to half, and you might have got me. You might have got me. It might have got me. That was a huge ass drop. So she came down in 7/8 us. Probably even more perfect if I take the very bottom over here. Yep. Going from the very bottom wick there, she perfectly 7/8 us right there. Going from the impulse move, you wouldn't. I mean, it shows up, but not as. And the rule for Fibonacci is you go from swing low to swing high, and I mean, if we're on the weekly, we'd probably see. Oh yeah, there's the bottom. We'd probably look at it. Well, I don't know. You'd probably try both ways, but the very bottoms, it actually did help. Made a difference there in the Fibonacci. Well, let's get on to this smaller ass time frame. I was looking for that to hold at 72 cents whenever, I guess that was during the daily, the stream today about 4 or 5 o'clock or whatever. Seriously, I got off that stream and did nothing but getting over here. Oh my gosh. Taking care of my positions and everything, making sure they're okay. And I just got lost. Hours went by us doing that. And I thought it was only 30 minutes. I looked up and I saw, oh man, it's 10:30. I've already missed my show. So we're in a rising channel, which are typically, I mean, they're bearish patterns. They normally break to the downside. They do. And we can look at it as the channel idea. You can also look at it as open and broadening pattern. Now that would be the more fun one, because that would imply that, oh, maybe we can go up to 78 cents again, and before we come back down to 68 or something. That would be cool. I'm good with that. So I'm leaving this pattern here. Screw that. You guys want to look at that as a symmetrical triangle? You go right ahead, because they suck. But just look, it's a cup with a big ass giant handle. We got the cup giant ass handle going on right here. Baby cup giant ass handle pattern to the upside. Perhaps, maybe she'll come down here and do that. Maybe she'll just break the freak out right now and keep on going. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to be doing, Cardano. You need to be going up. And Nichimoku Cloud says, hey man, I kind of like that. I don't have my moving averages on here at the moment, as you notice, so they are very helpful. Looky there, we're above the non-moving average and everything's fine on Cardano on the 1 minute chart. So there's a little sign of parabolic activity going on right here. We are increasing our angles as we speak here on Cardano. Are they finally letting up on their altcoins? Are we starting to recover now? Did they finally say, hey man, Trump, you need to call Binance, pardon CZ, and call him and have him call his new CEO and tell him to straighten the F out. Filecoin above $2 and something now. That's good. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of a pump OP there. Man, look at the prices. Near got below $2. Near is awesome. Cheap. Remember, she's hanging about $5, $7, $8. This one can get up to about $50. Cheap. Everything is cheap. Render is not, I mean, she's a decent price, but not as cheap. It was $3.73. That was good. Tau. Cheap. Everything's cheap. So Sui, I mean, she ain't 88 cents cheap like she was before, but she's cheaper than $3, $4, $5, $6. Link on discount right now. $18 link. Weren't you which was the one that was just at $12? Am I getting confused? Because I thought that was Link. No, it was INJ. INJ is the one that bit the dust there. That sucks. I really like OM. Have we looked at OM? Let's take a look at that. Let me come back to the chat after this and see if you guys got any more. Did I put up my marker? I thought I put up my marker. I can't remember if I did or not. I can't do too many more requests because we've been going for how long? 135. I got, well, yeah, we got about 20 minutes. We'll make it a 2-hour stream. Get tired of it, come back later and fast forward. There's a way. I can add a stream marker. Stream marker added. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. All right, cool. Well, let's see if we can do this. What we're added a marker. Now I forgot what I was going to look at. OM. All right. Well, if I do that, I might be able to do timestamps easier. Okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that. I just learned something about YouTube right now. So lower high so far, but we can be working on a higher high, and that's good. I'm on I'm on the freaking 1 minute time frame. I would zoom out first. Zoom out. Always zoom out. All this is old stuff, targets that have been hit and surpassed, and blah blah blah. And yay! This one is held up nicely. This one has been really surprising. I mean, I was fortunate to get in on this one. She was cheap. I mean, was it March? I can't remember when I got in, but she was well under $1. I thought she was. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, but she's up way now. She's parabolic. She's on stage 1, 2, working on her 3rd stage, possibly. This is a real world asset play, and apparently it's one that they think serious because she was hanging around $1.50, popped up here to 4, hung around 3 for a while, and then you're thinking, oh man, it's over, because that wasn't looking good. I mean, it was looking kind of janky, but it looked like it was distributing right, and some people would be looking shoulder, head and shoulder, and I'm thinking, well, it's a possible triple top, or it could be, you know, a flag, or even a pennant. I mean, it's so fuzzy. There's several different things it could be. So all I could do is watch moving averages, and it did look like we were dropping. And she came down to 315. Looked like she was giving it up, like she was going to come down, and I had limit order set here, just waiting for her. But she didn't. She started coming back up, and so I thought, Anyway, we got her position down there, and then she took off like crazy. Went all the way up to 588. So she's been doing nothing but good. And on this drop, all she could do is drop down to 440. That's all you could do. So 25%. That's actually pretty good. But I like this one. She's got a lot of strength for a coin. So this is one. I safeguarded this one on the drop, and I'm hoping that she'll get cheaper for me, but she doesn't look like she wants to get that cheaper. She's like, she keeps doing all this bullish crap all the time. Stop being so bullish. I'm trying to buy you cheaper. Stop it. You're the one I want. I do. I want more of this one. Ain't got no channel idea there now. Got a trend line though. We got a measure move from a trend line. Go straight down. Let's go take it. Did you meet it? You didn't quite meet it. Can you meet it? Do you have plans on coming back down here? Or are you going to do what you do best? Is just surprisingly just take off and leave everybody in the dust? So, well, pattern-wise, if you're looking at pattern-wise, local pattern, we got this bullish megaphone, 72% chance that it can break to the upside. Don't know if it's going to break up now. Now, usually, you usually look for a partial decline. That's where price levels out somewhere. I don't see that just yet, so we could roll over or come back down, and I'm cool with that. If she wants to do that, because Ichimoku Cloud looks like a bitch right now. Maybe we could level off somewhere and then break out. Could be seeing that. Right now she looks pretty good. Above the 9, trying to get the 21, but the 9 crossed barely over that 200. It could U-turn and be just fine, but man, I'd love to get a chance to get this one cheaper. I've got the dry powder waiting for you. Don't make me put it somewhere else. So those are a couple of Nakamoto games, and this one are some that I like. Oh, I didn't. Normally I do this right off the bat, but I didn't do that. I didn't do my channel, or I didn't try it from up here. I didn't do it from the tops. Body to body. You broke back in. It's a possible swing failure pattern in one of these. This is looking bullish AF. You at 507 again? Because I've been deploying very conservatively, because I don't want to be caught up in some surprise move tomorrow, because we don't know what the hell. Golly, I'm looking at my account balance. At least it's up a little bit more than what it was, but gosh darn it, that sucks so bad. Okay, OM. Sometimes it starts in alphabetical order, and then, oh man, I'm sitting so pretty on this one. At least risk wise and management wise and everything. And yeah, I've got no orders. What's wrong with me? Silly goose. Well, I'm making a nibble buy right now because apparently I wasn't trying to catch it on its little downward moves there, or it already filled my orders. Did you already fill my orders? You're not telling me? Okay. So I like this one. I like this one a lot. She's got 3 humps, and she might be getting a little dump here. Hang up. 1 humpy, 2 humpy, 3 humpies, making a channel. And I know we're on the small ass time frame here, but we could come as high as 514, then roll over and probably come back to 480, somewhere through there. Could just take a measure move, I guess, but she's just always got this just grinding strength, just always doing something good. Is that a breakout on this little guy? Yeah, it is. It is. Don't want her to get above where I don't get too far above where I had to. I can't remember exactly where I took de-risk this amount though. That was nice. All right. Let's come back to the chat, see what we're doing. Bugpick says, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we saw that INJ at 12. Cardano dump was the worst, and yeah. Just set a buy order for -$2. Man, even Chainlink didn't hold 19. That's how it's bad. That's true. I joined the club. I lost ADA as well. Man, I'm so sad about that. I'm hoping but as far as it dropped, I don't think I was for her dropping that much. It probably did get me. I didn't see it though. It usually shows me. I lost my whole save bag down about 2 point. Oh man, down the drain. I'm sorry about that, man. Sorry to hear about that. Glad we rode it out with Road Dog. It's been a rough ride. That's just been horrible. But it looks like some of them are finding some support. Back on the hour, now we're in the green, so people are starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. SWE looks really interesting. We'll look at a few more coins. I don't see any more requests, so I'm just going to kind of. I asked a hooker if she took Bitcoin. She said no, cause it goes up and down more than she did. That's funny. What do you call it? Oh, you got jokes. Wait a minute. I just saw those. You got joke, Glittery Marshmallow. What do you call a group of Bitcoin miners that live together? A blockchain gang. Investing in crypto is a lot like dating. It's exhilarating, confusing, and you're never quite sure if you're going to end up rich or heartbroken. Oh man, I wish I had these for my comedy sketch. I let ChatGPT give me some straight up dad jokes. They say patience is a virtue. I guess that makes me a saying with all the time I spend waiting for my crypto to go to the mayor. I'm gonna steal those. Those are good. I'm gonna invest in some stocks, chicken, vegetable, beef. One day I'll be a millionaire. That's funny. The stock market crashed and the bars are closed. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Those are better jokes than I had from ChatGPT. So I was going to look at something else and I got sidetracked. See, one of you guys asking for Doge and then Swift. So let's take the ones you guys want to look at. I'm on Doge market cap. That's not it. Doge, Binance looks good. Let's go with that one. 23 cents. She went down to 20 cents, man. We were looking on, I think we were looking at 28 cents. Man. Apparently I didn't get bearish enough on it. So could we have seen these levels if we were looking for them? I mean, the techniques, the fibs definitely would have saw them out. We could see them, but the thing is, we're not looking to be ambushed. And that's exactly what today feels like. We were just ambushed. I mean, we knew they would play games and like they usually do and expect dumps and for them to get us scared and get paper. But no, they came in for blood. And they coordinated. They did it on purpose. And Coinbase was like, yeah, I'll buy what you're selling. I'm like, come on, man. I'd boycott both of you guys for a little bit. Well, we can't use Binance in the US anyway. That's just that was just dirty. I thought you would think they'd be above that. And it's not just them, but they took advantage of it. They took full advantage of it. And that was unethical what they did. That's not proper. Can you hold? Maybe we got a bounce there on a channel idea. This one will be resistance. One of the many. What do you do? Hey, let's try something else real fun. I haven't done this in a while. Aren't you over here? Yeah, no, I just didn't recognize what it was. Let me remember how to use this little thing. Oh, that's the wrong way. This is the time scale. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the... I thought that's what I had. Time channel, fib. No. I'm not looking for time. I'm not looking for GANPAN. What I'm looking for should be there, but I don't see it. They used to have fib channels, but it was different from what this is doing. Unless maybe I'm... Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for at all. Well, I'm just wasting everybody's time here. Well, anyway, we'll just go with this, and we'll go over here, smaller time frame, see how you're reacting. 1 hour is not giving us anything because it still looks bearish as F. 15 minutes starting to give us a little something. We got the old high, the stiletto hill going on right here. That's cool. If it works. I got the old stiletto hill. It's really just more like a triangle or a falling wedge. I mean, or symmetrical. I like them best when they're falling wedges. Those are the funnest ones. But still, we got the stiletto, and we'll probably be the shoe's probably not out. It's probably still got, I don't know, or is it just a short shoe? I don't know. It's a nice little possible double bottom situation going on here, maybe with a nice big wick. That could be a good sign for a bottom if it plays out. Thing is, it's got to play out, and it's got. I mean, man. I mean, we did this, so it's not a straight trend line there that we can really use. We got curvaceousness, other than this very steepest of trend lines. Not so much stuff to. This is a 15-minute time frame, looking like a damn 1 minute chart, looking like a 1 minute. Well, so we seem to be possibly in a channel for respecting these angles, and I'm looking at it. Let's go ahead and use some Fibonacci magic here. She should be at a bottom area according to our fibs. Did you nail it? Did you nail one? Which one should you have nailed? Let's get that established first. Where did you retrace from? Yeah, 786er for real, for real. So we're looking for these guys, and clearly she even gave us a little extra mileage there as far as the wick goes. Now, we want to make sure that the candle bodies at least respect that, right? Sometimes the wicks do it, sometimes the candle bodies respect it, and the wicks go a little crazy. But right now we're between the two areas that we should be in between or be testing. She may come back down and tap one of these guys, but right now the prices look like she's on the upside though. So it looks like she's trying to break out of this possibly. That's the stiletto heel thing that we were looking at. So now we can come down to the smaller time frame. Thickening Ichimoku cloud, that's good, that's good. We just need to see these moving averages cross, that would be good. And I know you could be looking at this, look, a breakout from here, but you also got this trend line and some other trend lines that are spelling out areas of resistance that will be coming. The fibs could also spell out probably a lot of the same areas too. So we got to give up 24 and got to work cut out for us here on Doge. Is that where we're on Doge? I thought we were looking at something else. Oh yeah, just Doge. Sorry. But smaller time frames, they're promising. I mean, you can only go so far before you gotta start getting a little relief. So let's see if we can start heading back up to 28 and 30 cent area. That's a nice pump. Sure, let's go on the smaller time frames. Let's look at the 3 minute. Maybe make her feel better or something, you know. Is that an Adam and Eve little dangle, hangle, langle? Look at that. Look at that peener. She's just dropping all over you. That's a very impressive. That's an impressive Adam. That's pretty good. We'll take the old measurement there. Go to the pubic bone right here and measure straight down. And oh my God, that's like 18. Woo! That one goes deep right there. I must say. Very good. Congratulations. So that 18 centimeters? I don't know. We're on the 3 minute time frame, just looking for what we got. Support resistance flip. We like that idea. Let's go ahead and draw a tentative. Let's go to candle body here, get our possible angles, identify a channel, and see if we can get this thing set on an upward trajectory. Get a series of higher highs and higher lows, and let's get out of this damn bearish sentiment. We won't really be out of the clear until we get above 28 cents, though. That's the really high that we need to be shooting for. Maybe we can start, instead of going in a downward channel, start going up in an upward channel. That would be so cool. I think we went past we're almost on our 2 hour mark. All right, let's check out Swift. Oh, that's one that I would want him to be in. Are you on discount? Are you on sale? Mexi's got you. 30 cents Swift. How did you do? What do you look like today? Oh, did you take a hit? They all took a hit, but she was in a parabolic move on the 3-day chart one day. She took a hit. All right, come on now. Make this easier for me. She was up where, about 40? Oh, she didn't take, she went at 20. She's about half price, went half. Probably, I don't know. She looks like she might have lost her parabola. That might be my fault. It seems like when I draw these things, I curse the price action. We're still respecting this channel though. See, channels? Yeah, channels, they're awesome. Let's get rid of this guy. This guy, don't need you. Let's do a little, I'm not sure if you're staying or not. We'll want to redo you all, but we're keeping the channel. Deck the price action. Leave the channel. You can take the lines, but leave the channel. 786 retracement, good. Starting to reclaim the 618 on that one. That'd be either 382 or 236. I'm sorry, I believe. Oh, this one. Yeah, 236 on this one. Oh, and we technically got above it. Cool. I like it. I like it. It's looking very juicy. It's got a nice beat. We might be able to dance to it. 100 moving averages is up there. Then we test the 200 and we start hunting down the 100. 618 Fibonacci's up there too. So our target, local target, be 3.9 or 39? 3.9 cents. So not quite making a penny, but hey man, that's almost 25% gains, about 22% gains. 22% gains from here is not very bad. Oh snap, it can't do math, can I? It's 29%. Or is it? Maybe I pulled it from the wrong spot. Nah, still more than 22. I suck at math, apparently. So that's a cool thing. You can have ADHD or ADD. You can suck at math, but you can still learn technical analysis and not have to work for the man. Until you have bad days like this and make stupid choices or something, they can, get my McDonald's application now. If we can make a comeback, I'm good. If we can, but it sucks to see my portfolio where I'm like, man, I didn't want to see this number again. I didn't want to see this, but it's better than some other numbers I've seen. I've seen my portfolio half of what it is now in August. So considering from where we were then and where we are now, the dip that we got, at least I'm double than where I was then. Ah, jeez. I don't like the 9 crossing 21, but we're on a small ass time frame, so why does it really matter in the bigger picture of things? It's pretty good on this one. Thickening cloud. Let's fib you out Swift on here on the smaller time frames. We're mostly concerned about the smaller time frames. It would be cool if she bounces off that 0.5, but at this point in the game, we're going back to the 618s to see if they hold. 0.5 coming in over here, just for honorable mention at 0.29 cents. Maybe it will hold. That'd be a positive sign if it does. I would take that as being more bullish than bouncing off the 618. And may lead to a quicker move back up here to 3.9 cents. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for Swift on the short term. So a little short play. I don't know if we'll get above it. We can. Next target in line is right up here at 4.3 cents if we're bullish enough to get there. And then we got this trend line up here on the top of the channel. Probably not as likely that we'll make a higher high just yet, but hey man, but 4.3, it's on the table. It's on the table. We could do it. We can do it. Let's take that angle and see what we're working. Okay. Are you going to be resistance? Oh, we got something, do we? A little something there. That's a big ass channel. We don't need that guy. We're cleared there. I don't see a reason to put it up here. All right. Swift. Oh, we're getting the pumpy pump right now on the 1 minute chart as we're going right now. Watching Swiftcoin do a little breakout, regaining the 200 moving average, people. Looks like we're trying to do something. Let's take a crazy ass measure move to the upside like the other YouTubers do on TV here. Look, we could be in this falling, they could be on this falling wedge, just on the shoulder, head and shoulder to the upside right here. Let's take a measure move, put it right here, and it takes us all the way up to 56 cents. Next coin, please. Thank you for your super chat. I think I screwed this stuff up. If we're looking for an AB equals CD correction, we would be looking at right up here at the 618. And I put it on the price action because I'm trying a little experiment. We're going to see if we get anything in there. Got to make a note because I'll come back and what the hell is that for? So I made a little note that I'm testing the measure move from the wick there. But ideally, you want these things to square up. So this one's not, this is not square. That's why I'm doing this. If I put it where it's supposed to go, we do get where we're supposed to do. So this one's off square a little bit. I'm not sure how this one's going to play out, but we'll try it. We'll see what we're doing. That's why I'm doing a test run on it. But nice, we got a breakout of anything of a falling wedge, and that guy's got a measure move from the breakout and suggests that we come right back up here, and that is going to be our 382 Fibonacci. So looks like we're trying to stair step our way up there. Cool. So you got to break out, retest, even for the bigger thing right here. That's really cool. So we if you want to, however you're looking at this, I'm on the 1 minute chart for gosh sakes. Notice when, okay, so a lot of people when they're showing on the 1 minute, they're getting right up here, right to the very candles that you're at, and they're going like, do this, whatever, flag to the upside, blah, blah, blah. You're coming and looking at right here instead of, if you are going to do the 1 minute chart, zoom the hell out as much as you can and see what's going on, because zooming out tells us, well, not only are we breaking to the upside of a channel, it's a steep channel, it's not going to play out quite as sharply as effectively. Steep ones usually don't. Thomas Bukowski talks about that for channels and even wedges, and you can be playing the possible local pattern of that's kind of it's there, kinda. It's not the best one. 70% chance that breaks to the upside. It's not the most beautiful one. I think from here to there, you could probably get opening, broadening pattern, megaphone pattern, however you get. Channels mostly while you're in. You're always in a channel. There may be deviations within that channel, but you're always in a channel. You just got to find it. All right, so Swiftcoin looking kind of juicy here at 31 cents. Already making some moves, doing some retest on the 1 minute. Quite natural. Looking good and looking cool there. Nice. And NCT, how's that one doing? NCT. Polyswarm, hadn't looked at that in a little minute. Let's zoom out and see the 4 hour first. Ooh, dang. Parabolic moves over. The parabola has concluded, ladies and... Oh, she had a blow off top. That was when the sell right there. Shoot, yeah. So that is the scallop pattern going parabolic, and it played out, and she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do there. They down and sideways. Another long ass reaccumulation on this one. I'm sorry to say that, but ooh. Oh, I hope you said when was this? I'm on the 3-day candle. Yeah, that was what, the 7th? Man, I hope you took profits on that way up. No, that was payday right there. So one of the hard lessons for me to learn was when it doesn't take you too long. You get spoofed by them enough, then you learn. But a parabolic move, if you ain't taking your profit on the way out, you get this down and sideways. Sometimes more down than sideways, but it goes in resets. It has to reset. We go through a reaccumulation again, get us all fired up. Everybody buys back cheaper again, and then we hopefully do that again. That was cool. That was a good move. That was 300%. Whoa, snap. Gotta appreciate that. That ain't today, but this coin deserves that appreciation. What is the polyswarm? That was a good come up. It came up. You got a 4x out of that. I mean, from these areas, possible 4x. But now you got the serious retrace and touching 200 daily movement. I mean, this is the place that you want to start on this one. The way that this is the way it's on the bottoms, and a trade setup is not really what we're looking for here. I mean, for real. This is more for your position trades and your long-term and just DCA while we're down here, because I mean, we can guesstimate where it can come. So you either wait for a target to be hit, set an alert or something like that, or you just DCA. However you want to play it, but we're at 886 retracement. That's a great target. We just bounced off of that 200 moving average. So we're right in this area. And so given it, we're assuming that this 886 is going to be the bottom. We don't yet have the signs, right? Maybe on a smaller time frame we get it. Starting to. So we don't have a confirmation yet of this being a bottom, but with Fibonacci, this is normally a bottom. So we're gonna preemptively just assume that it is, okay? In case it bounces there. If it does not bounce here, if it decides to do something else, well, this is off the table. But for right now, we can at least make plans for how we can play this, right? So if that is the bottom, then we will take our 236 right here. Park her right there. And then anything below this is worth accumulating. Below 4.3 cents and 2.3 cents will be the sweet spot, because in a few weeks, hopefully a few days, if my prediction is going to have any validity at all, it would have to happen within sometime this week, toward the end of the week, that we could get up here at 4.4 and then start working our way up to 7. I'm still holding that we're in a flush out for altcoins, and that the big move's about to come. A lot of times before your biggest flush outs, you get a nice move. And August 5th, when they flushed us out last time, what did they do immediately after? They started taking us up. They brought us back close one more time, but immediately after that, the market recovered. We went into recovery, and it was chase green candle time for most people, which we shouldn't chase green candles, because when they bring it back down that second time again, they'll get you then. Ha ha, for all you candle chasers, let me come and liquidate you one more time with a higher low. So we could see something like that. All right, so that's cool. So those are the big things that we need to keep in mind. Now, smaller term, we can go from swing high to swing low, and we can do the same dang thing right here. And you'd see how it respects it right here. It's so good at finding your support resistance flip. And so for this small time frame, this is from January, if you can get it under 3.198, this is the one of the best premium discounts right here. So in my personal opinion, as long as this bottom's holding, this is the place to be getting this. DCA anywhere through here, or just DCA in general. And it doesn't mean she's going to just bounce and V-shape out of here, but she could come double bottom through here. We'll look for a bottom pattern to be forming around here. And so far we not got one. 15 minutes suggest, what does it suggest? I don't know if she's going to roll over and try to do a bubble bottom. She may come up here, do it, no telling. But she looks kind of bullish right now. She might want to break out of this little, she's in a mini pattern here on the 15 minute. This is a bearish megaphone. She's got a breakout, 70% chance to break to the upside. It can do it. You'd be looking for it to come up somewhere. Test this area support resistance flip here about 3 cents, maybe higher. Short term. We're on the 50-minute chart. That will not buy you a Lambo to sell right there, but it can help you at least see where we might find resistance and then get rejected. You maybe go up here, get rejected, come back down, look for a higher low and see what we can do. And then accumulating through all here is a good strategy, in my personal opinion, as long as this is bottom. And it should be the local bottom. So she went up, she came back down, and she's at a discount. Hootland says XRP is slowly trying to recover. Yep, trying to. Not quite got her high end from here. She's having trouble getting past $2.31. Looks like she's... Are you going to do it this time? Still don't have that 9. Oh yeah, the 9. It looked like it was rolling over. I think that's what we were talking about the last time. So I was looking at 199. She didn't. She faked it out and decided to break above it. Now they crossed bullish. So above the 9, got a... there's a buy signal here on the 15. That would be a buy signal for me. Come down to the 1 minute and it's like, why is she going bearish then? Looks different on the smaller time frame than that. So yeah, she looks like she's trying to do something. She just got to clear this area for real. Looks like she's trying to do a high and tight Adam and Eve, or even here trying to do inverted head and shoulders on this level. So what we got here on this very small time frame, 3 minute, for those of you interested in the nerdy details, is you got a support resistance flip, an SR flip right here as part of the pattern V-shaped recovery. Candles here, and it's part of a double bottom idea. But as long as this holds, that's good. She probably will come down, retest this one, and probably will make something that looks like an inverted head. It would be an inverted head and shoulders, by the way. It is on support. No, I'm sorry. I would not consider that an inverted head and shoulders. My bad. The price would need to lead down into it for me to consider that an inverted head and shoulders. I want to clarify that. So, I mean, it definitely can take this shape, but it doesn't mean that it's going to play out as beautiful because price is rising into what should be a bottom pattern. That does not work that way. People will draw it that way, but you will not, most likely will not get what you expect. However, you can interpret it, because what is shown mostly or likely more like an ascending triangle. Possibly you might get something that's not quite symmetrical, but you got a triangle. And if you want to look at it, oh look, we got this and that, and maybe you can try that, but I wouldn't expect it. Just play the ones like they're supposed to be played. Just go by the rules. So that could be, if we clear this area, it could be looking good. It looks like she might want to do that. Let's go. I'm all for it. Go do it, baby. Go do it. Go XRP. Recover. You're at 228. You do, then I'll probably need to take another little nibble. So I'll be in nibbling mode probably up tonight. Staying up late again, trying to work on these positions and get myself situated so that if we are getting a recovery, that, well, yeah, no, I can start seeing that account come back. If I miss it, then it's going to be harder for me to make that happen. But I also got to balance that with the possibility of us going to hell in a handbasket tomorrow when the legacy market says, oh no, it's Monday, let's sell off because of tariffs. Paper-handed little suckers, come on. Just go with the system. Guys, thanks for hanging out. It's been 2 hours. We went over a lot of coins in this crazy market. The big sell-off today. Altcoins. Here on the hour, they're looking okay. The daily still not got any green yet. Still some good deals out there. Some great deals. Tau's already starting to come up. She's from 269. She's made a good recovery. So, so sometimes catching that green candle when it's falling I mean, when people are saying, "Oh my gosh," when they're taking their last minutes to sell, if you're on the flip side and you're actually buying at a Fibonacci level of support, something like that, I mean, you can get some really good deals on that initial drop. Most people find themselves either just too terrified when those drops are happening to know what's going on, and their nerves and emotions, and clearly your emotions will get to you. It's hard to catch those for a lot of people and some people, and whatever might be distracting you. Maybe you got too many coins. That's what gets to me a lot of times. Weren't looking for it ahead of time. Didn't have a target or any limit order set there. Those are some ways that you can kind of catch it, unless you're just following it right on the 1 minute and being ballsy. She did a deep ass retracement there, almost to this 261A. That would have been really deep. Just pulling from this one, you would have got better ones from zooming out. But a lot of times they'll come back and we're looking for us to what we need to do. That's so crazy. We got to go. So we got prices got to come up, make a higher high. So we got to see this come up to 324, and then she's going to make a higher low. So we might be revisiting 260 something again. We can also be looking at on the way up here. As soon as we make a higher high of 273, probably come back down. As soon as we make a higher high from these guys, it will probably come back down to like 220. So you got some opportunities showing up to try to build a position, build a bag. DCA is probably your best friend. And then maybe tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do a stream during the day, but I might. So you want to turn your bell notifications on. Maybe in the afternoon or something. We'll see what's happening with the market, or an emergency stream if I see the need to do one of those. But we a lot of us had to take a punch in the gut today and go through a bunch of unneeded psychological BS because some greedy exchanges wanted to sell off things, and then also the fear in the markets about what might be happening tomorrow. The people in crypto, some of the people decided they'd do something dirty and just kind of capitalize on that and take advantage of it. It was kind of a dirty move. I agree. But we don't want to see a repeat of it tomorrow from some kind of other legacy market selling off, and then we get another sell off in crypto, because that would suck, and we could. So we want to be just a little conservative. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless you. Thank Jesus if you didn't get liquidated. He's looking out for you. Thank you, Jesus. See you guys later.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog.
Thank you so much. I would love to get over 2K. After 3 years of streaming, I would love to get over 3 years of YouTube. I'd love to get over 2K followers. That would be awesome.
Wifey, know you're begging for my notice. Promise you're the same. Running for the meds. Show you like my vibe. Pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits. Little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it.
Be safe, guys. Be safe. Protect the Capitol. Did he say storm the Capitol? No, Sean. Gosh darn it. I said protect the Capitol. Oh, I thought you wanted us to go storm the Capitol building. That's all for it. Sean, don't get us banned on YouTube. Gosh darn it. You're supposed to be taking a vibration happy hour or something. What? That's for your mental health. Yeah. I'm kind of craving a cigarette. I hadn't had one in a long time.
Give me a miracle.
Gee, Sean.
Talking about big cash, that's the minimum. I'm done with this trash.
Hey, say hi to your wife. I will if I ever see her. I hadn't seen her in a few hours here. Hey, you didn't have your happy hour at home? Did you say storm the Capitol, Road Dog? Oh, you trying to change the subject again. Stop that. Good night, John Boy. EW, thank you for the 199 super chat. I see that. Thank you so much for that. Look, will it show up on the screen? It needs to show up on the screen. There we go. Uh-oh, I heart it and it disappears. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Clap for him, Sean. Show your appreciation. Hey, thank you very much. Can I buy my own vibration machine or my high vibe machine with that one? Hey, I may have messed up your motor on that thing. You shouldn't be using my why are you using yuck, Sean? Sean, that's a muscle massager. I just want you to know that's for like shoulders and oh no, you can use it on lots of places. Sean, why don't you go take your mental health break? Continue. Go back outside. Go. Well, you don't want me to hang around? Buddy up. Don't want you to get the hell out of the room, Sean. Well, I never.
I count money when I'm
Thank God.